Hi, and welcome to my very first video here on my channel that's going to be talking about coffee reviews. And I'm going to be doing my first review on Hawaiian Isles Kona Coffee Company. Let's see that. And this is the flavor of chocolate macadamia nut. And it's going to come in the form of a K-cup right here. And I just wanted you to take a look at the box that we have here. Like each one in one box like this has 10 K-cups, which is usually the average. And in this particular case, it has a 10% Kona Coffee blend. So it's not 100% Kona Coffee, it just has a blend in there. And if you look at the weight on here, it's 0.35 ounces per cup for a total weight of 100 grams per box, or 3.5 ounces per box. So I guess that's evenly distributed throughout the whole box. So yeah, this is the actual box here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to brew 2 cups of coffee with this. And usually, what I've done with the previous cups of this flavor is I've managed to get as much as maybe 4 cups of coffee out of 1 cup. Usually, I think they say, maybe 2 at most. But I tend to like to have large cups of coffee, and the K-cup machine tends to brew very small cups of coffee. They're real, I guess maybe it has to do with flavor. Like in other words, you don't want it too watered down. But I do like to have bigger cups of coffee. So that's what I'm going to be brewing right now. And I'll let you know how much coffee I can get out of this 1 cup. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. And what I have here I decided to do small cups, like the ones here, as opposed to the bigger cups that I use. And this was the first cup that I made, and this is the second cup. And I'm going to be using real cane sugar, pure cane sugar, granulated white, okay. And I'll be using milk. Some people use cream, but I'll be using milk. I do prefer to have milk and sugar or some type of sweetener in my coffee. Some people like to drink it black. But anyways, I don't know if you can see the steam coming out of here. These were the 2 cups that I made from that 1 K-cup. And this is a little bit darker than this one because this was the second time around. But from the 2, this is what I got out of it. And what I'm going to do is, this is black without any type of sweetener or milk. And I'm going to do my first part of this taste test. By the way, usually I'll use something like stevia for my sweetener. So I'm sure you could use that too. So let me try this one first. Straight up black. No, I'm just drinking it straight up black without any type of sweetener or milk, and it's smooth. It's a very smooth coffee. It's not too bitter. A lot of coffee in general is kind of bitter, but it's not a heavy taste with this one. It's chocolate macadamia nut. It actually, I can't really taste the macadamia nut so much in this cup here. It's a little bit, the coffee itself is a little overpowering. But sometimes when I tasted this one before, with the milk and the sugar, it actually does bring it out more. The other flavors of the macadamia nut and the chocolate. So as of right now, I'm just drinking it straight up black. It's a very, all I can say is it's a very smooth type of coffee. It's not too heavy, and it's not too bitter. Let's put it that way. So, and what I'm gonna do is okay. The next thing is I'm gonna taste this one, which is the second cup that I made with the same K cup. Now it's a little bit lighter. I don't know if you can see that or not, but so it's a little bit maybe watered down. Yeah, it kind of is what it looks like. It still has a good flavor to it. It's just it does taste a little more watery than the first cup. So at best, you can probably get 1 cup out of 1 K cup. And if you want to try a second one, it's a little bit lighter in terms of you know, strength. Then a second round is okay too. It's a little bit more watered down. This is it's a lot more potent, this first one. So I'm gonna add my sugar and my milk, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I didn't add the milk yet. I decided what I was gonna do is just add the sugar first, and then just give that a taste, and then we'll add the milk after. So this is the initial cup that I made with cane sugar. Yeah. Okay. So actually, the sweetener definitely did help in bringing out the chocolate flavor in the coffee. So that's a good thing to know. The macadamia nut is still kind of like a very light hint in there. But I think the macadamia nut really helps the smoothness of the coffee, though. Because it doesn't have too much of a bite. It's just lightly flavored. So this is the other cup I was telling you about. The second cup I got out of the K cup. And I'm going to try this one. Okay. I added the sweetener, the sugar, to this one. And you know, because it's a lot lighter, it actually almost tastes like a tea. It tastes almost like a tea because it's a little bit more watered down. But the sweetener really does help in this one, even though it's a lot lighter in because it's so slightly more watered down. Okay, I'm going to add the milk now, and then we'll come right back. Well, hi, and so this is the ad where I've added some milk to both of these cups, and I'm going to give the taste test. So now we have a sweetener in here and regular 2% skim milk. Yeah. Okay. That's kind of what I thought. Once I added the milk, the macadamia nut flavor comes out more, but the milk and the sugar definitely do add something to this particular flavor and this brand of coffee. If you like your coffee straight up, it's wonderful. I mean, it's definitely a very smooth coffee. It doesn't lose its smoothness or well, let's say that when I added the milk and the sugar, it did soften the bitterness of the coffee. So this is the first cup that I made, by the way, the stronger cup, and this is the second cup that I made from the second one. So again, as I mentioned before, it's a little bit more watered down. Okay. The milk didn't really help this one. It didn't help a lot in this. The sugar helped a lot in terms of bringing out the chocolate flavor and the macadamia nut flavor to this one. But the milk just kind of watered it down even more. So at best, my opinion about this particular brand is that you could only get one small cup of coffee out of the K-Cup, which is probably what it's meant to be anyway. But in terms of flavor, it's a very smooth flavor. It's not overpowering when it's done in black, when it's full straight on black without sweetener or anything. When you add the sweetener, it brings out the taste of the chocolate a little bit. And then when you add the milk, it kind of evens out the flavor between the macadamia nut, the coffee, and the chocolate. So that's my review of this particular brand of coffee, the Hawaiian Isles. Here it is. The Hawaiian Isles Kona Coffee Company. And that's 10% Kona Coffee blend. And these are the K-Cups. So I'm assuming that the K-Cups and the regular percolated coffee are pretty much the same beans and everything, that they would pretty much taste the same. It's just a matter of the quantity and the preparation involved here. And if you're interested in this brand, you can click on the link below in the description box, and it'll take you to Amazon, where you can purchase this coffee and give it a try for yourself. So then until next time, when I have another cup or another different brand of coffee that we can try, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll keep you up to date with what's going on. I'm hoping to start a blog soon that this video will appear on. And for all you coffee drinkers or coffee lovers out there, I'm just going to be focusing currently on Hawaiian style coffee. And if anybody wants to make a suggestion or a comment, please feel free to do so below. And I will, or even recommend a particular brand of coffee. Please just leave your comment below in the comment section. And if you have any questions, please do also drop me. I'll try to get back to as many people as I can. If I can't, well, just stay tuned, and I'll just do some more reviews on other types of coffee. Anyways, the next type of coffee I'm going to be looking at is just straight up percolated. They have other Hawaiian Isles has other flavors also that I'm going to be looking at in the percolated form, not in the K-Cup form. Because right now I'm not too thrilled with the K-Cup or the Keurig format in terms of brewing coffee, because I think the cups are too small. Not just the K-Cups themselves, but the amount of coffee that's being brewed. I tend to like a lot of coffee. At least two of these. 2 cups in one mug. If you're gonna drink coffee, go for it. So, and as I said, if you're interested in this coffee, you can click on the link below, and it'll take you to Amazon, where you can purchase this brand of coffee, which is the chocolate macadamia nut of Hawaiian Isles Kona Coffee, made in Hawaii. Nice little sunset on the box, eh? All right, thanks a lot. Subscribe, and I'll see you on another video.